Jake Swenson and Callie Rohr. I apologize, Kale Rohr. And on this mat 2, Ben Larson and Garrett DeLong. mat 2, Luke Canish and Stephen King. For Richmond, Cole Stevens. For Sanker Central, Will Schmidt. Central.
So if we're gonna be here, I'll come and visit with you while we're on the radio for a little
You
bit.
could be online and ask me questions from home.
Is Millar coming?
Yeah.
He's there. There you think about that. Freaking Drake, is that that farmhouse there in the corner?
It had to be both. Sound like two of them. Sound like the farm, so where we were hunting those two fields to the west. The big dairy farm was kind of
Which was his farm. That's the guy's.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that was his original farm. So that got broken into.
That'd be our luck, Like we'd be out there hunting, and the next day they'd be at the break and like, hey, those guys were from Wisconsin.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought, and I hope he didn't think we did it. They caught the guys.
Yeah. They looked innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Again, that is pretty good.
Yeah. I would say they dominated most of the matches.
There was a streak, I was just going to tell him, we won 10 matches in a row at one point. Boy, tell you what, if they can become the next Matt Smith, cross the cradle or cross the football, he's so long, right? Even like just double or single, he's trying to finish, that's just time. He takes more time like that, right? Oh my God.
Well, yeah, he was on the offense.
He's filled out so he'll be fine. What's he weigh?
150. I would think for sure when he was senior year. He's growing. Come on, you learned a valuable lesson. You're going to take match, you get that escape point in the weak second period.
Yeah, I'd much rather see him have that second match than the first one.
That's also the problem with the 1-minute matches is you have to take down second. 50 seconds left. You can't leave. You have another minute left.
Now up for Richmond, Benjamin Wilhelm. For Sacred Central, Jackson Nally.
Do you have the Big Ten Network at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Jesus, they ripped apart Nebraska. They get the Gophers. Gophers are much better, I'm guessing, than Nebraska.
Bucko, you working tonight?
I might for a little bit.
Sounds good. I'll get a third mic set up.
We got guests coming over tonight, so all right, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yep. We'll be here.
How's it going? Good.
Last one of the year already.
Oh, it's crazy.
We finally settled down and watched our boys team.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Good. They're going to run a deep run, I think.
Especially a lot of competition.
I heard that. Ronnie said that last night. day, 2 days, 2-day weekend. You know,
Yep. I mean, the idea that I think is pretty cool, but and it kind of depends on, for me, it was really useful last week because I had stuff on my head to get done.
Yeah.
But some of the other weeks, less useful maybe. Yeah. So I did a tournament fundraiser for my STEM classrooms. I made COVID 2020 tournaments. I don't know if Rhonda got any or whatever, but so if hot sellers come in, like I was thinking, I was thinking of this as like maybe $500 something from it.
really?
Yeah. I'll show you what the I can pull up some pictures of the ornaments, but
Like 3D printing or do you?
so on our laser print.
Oh, laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna take all the time to 3D.
Yeah, so it takes, but, yeah, I think, maybe make $500 from it. And blew my mind.
So that one says our first pandemic. Same one, but my first pandemic.
Nice. Oh, that's fun. Hilarious.
Yeah. The hot cellar was so the 12 days of Corona. So like the 12 days of Christmas. 12 canceled plans 11. And
Let me ask a question. If I signed my name,
yep.
could you make an ornament with my signature?
Yes. It would.
Oh my God, you want to start a business?
We can figure something out.
No, I will tell you.
Yeah.
I watched Rhonda give a lady in Des Moines, Iowa, $37. She took Rhonda's mom died in a car accident. She took a card she had from her mom and it said, "Love always, Mom."
Yeah.
Rhonda sent it to the car, a photocopy of the card to the lady. She took that signature, copied it, lays it together, necklace on.
That's really cool.
$37. So it's gold plated. Who
Yeah.
cares? That's like 8 cents worth of gold.
Yeah, yeah.
I can run the manufacturing. If you can do that,
Do that,
side work,
hey,
we can make
a lot of
Put all
money.
this on the internet. Think
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
First franchise, for the footprint, things grandparents will wear, right? You know, it's like
Well,
there's
I was
so much
even
money in
thinking
it.
too, because, I know I'm not going to hit as hot of a seller as like that ornament thing was with COVID, whatever, but I was like, I could easily, like sports season, have like magnets with, their, like, a football helmet with the player's name and number and
Schedule,
whatever.
Yeah.
And if the Packers are lucky enough, in my opinion, to win the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
like Packer helmet with Super Bowl champions, blah blah blah. It's like,
Until the NFL catches you.
yeah, exactly.
Keep it
Because then,
under there.
yeah. These were all 100% stolen
shit.
online, where I like completely ripped them off.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, but so I purchased a whole bunch of a website subscription for kids to make their own like virtual worlds, and then VR goggles and everything, so they can go through their virtual world. They can design like different like mazes to walk through in their virtual worlds and virtual reality. Just one of those things, like, I might make like $500 off of it, and then in the first 3 days, that's what I made, and I was like, okay.
We're going to Cancun.
It's a couple mortgage payments.
Tax free. They have 46 middle school.
Crazy. So this man will probably be going for a while.
I'm guessing they got through 12 or 15, so it's 30. It should be 15 to go over.
That's all right, Pat. Don't worry. Well, Dennis, don't break it. Just thinking, like, I wonder where that came from. Oh, right here. Because I have the middle school mat on right there. I wonder if I set this up, if I could get the high school mat. So, or the school board.
Kid is for middle school, but he was down 7-0 in the third period and pinned his kid. He was getting beat 7-0.
That's awesome.
Test 1 2 test. And you go.
Test 1 2 test.
And your own St. Croix Central Panthers. The WIAA and St. Croix Central have a proud tradition of conducting athletic events with enthusiasm and sportsmanship. Spectators should positively support all athletes, respect the officials' decisions, and behave in a manner which is appropriate for a high school athletic event. Failure to do so is grounds for removal. In adherence to current state guidelines, we ask that you remember to follow social distancing protocol while enjoying tonight's match.
Will you say something?
We also ask
Test
that you
1
wear
2.
your face covering while in our building.
A lot louder.
Mr. Johnson is the supervisor for this evening's match. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and follow instructions given by announcement. At this time, please remove your hats and stand if you are able for the singing of our national anthem by St. Croix Central Concert Choir Junior, McKenna Hawkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming?
pounds for New Richmond, Tyler Harris. For St. Croix Central, Noah Nussbaum. At 138 pounds for New Richmond, Bodie Gabriel. For St. Croix Central, David Olson. At 145 pounds for New Richmond, Kyle Germain. For St. Croix Central, Owen Wasley. At 152 pounds for New Richmond, Tyler Dennis. For St. Croix Central, Tayden Holzer. At 160 pounds for New Richmond, Chase Miner. For St. Croix Central, Ashton Beck. At 170 pounds for New Richmond, Sam Lapine. For St. Croix Central, Devin Wasley. At 182 pounds for St. Croix Central, for New Richmond, Gavin Bird. For St. Croix Central, Nathan Stark. At 195 pounds for New Richmond, Parker Stevens. For St. Croix Central, Parker Shackleton. For New Richmond at 220 pounds, Noah Rudd. For St. Croix Central, Jacob Behrens. At 285 pounds for New Richmond, Adam Steiner. For St. Croix Central, Josh Baird. The Tigers are coached by Jeff Swanson, Gabe Stoppelmore, Mitch Lee, and AJ Zink. St. Croix Central is coached by Brad Holzer, Mike Nielsen, Kurt Olson, Dennis Wasley, and Sean Bird.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's matchup between your St. Croix Central Panthers and the Tigers of New Richmond. I'm Brian Millar alongside Dennis Malachek, bringing you tonight's matchup between these two teams. That small screen in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, that's going to be the middle school mat. So we'll leave it on there. And then the main screen will be the varsity matches coming up.
Tonight's match will start with 3 JV
And it looks like we have some JV exhibition matches first. 3 of them, and then once the middle school matches finish on that upper left-hand corner screen, we'll switch the camera to the scoreboard so you can see the score there. And yeah, so how's it going tonight, Dennis?
Hey, doing great. We're on our last broadcast of the season already.
Our first
Hard to believe.
JV match. For New Richmond, Elijah Geffeke. For St. Croix Central, Chris Foreman.
So you heard it there as well, but Elijah Geffeke and Chris Warman on the JV matchup.
Whoa, and Warman comes out firing right away. Get the takedown, and looks like he's going to pick up some near fall here. Got a nice, got the head pretty tight.
Yeah.
He's got to see if he can tee up here. There we go. So referee gives him 3 points. So he's up to a quick 5-0 lead, and he's going to pick up some more here.
Yeah, and he's getting close to a pin.
We've been here since, there's a quick fall. Good for Chris. Good way to start the match. We were here, started about 6 o'clock tonight. There were 46 JV matches, or middle school matches tonight, so great participation by both New Richmond and St. Croix Central. And I tell you, I was telling you earlier, Brian, there's some really, really good wrestlers out there tonight. That's been fun to watch, to see our middle school program come to the level that it is right now, which means hopefully it creates a feeder program, and we got a lot of entertainment coming in the next 5-6 years here.
Definitely. It'll be a fun couple years coming up, and yeah, it's nice having you do these broadcasts because you definitely bring the wrestling brains to this operation. And I mean, you could say I bring the beauty, but that would be far from the truth.
We have that radio beauty.
Yes,
exactly.
Face is made for radio.
Nobody's ever used my name and brains in the same sentence, so thank you, Brian.
Yeah,
first time for everything. So
I do what I can.
Appreciate it. So I missed it. Who got up here? We're jabbing away, and
is that? With the mask on, it's even hard to pick out the St. Croix Central athlete here. Oh, it's Holmgren for Central. Not sure about the New Richmond athlete.
Okay, so AJ Holmgren, probably 195 or 220 pounder. Okay, so New Richmond will start out with a takedown here. And there's this, we got scoreboard up. It's a minute to go in the first period here. So 2-minute periods. We got a minute to go first period. New Richmond takes a 2-0 lead. Again, this is an exhibition match, so not towards the varsity score here. So the second of 3 matches to go here. I tell you, this is a good time of the year, Brian. This is the wrestlers are, they're
Ready to go for
80 days into the season. They're in shape now.
Yep.
You're going to see some good 6-minute wrestling. And the more important thing I saw tonight on the way here was it was still light out. And trust me, when you're in a wrestling room all winter long, you come out of practice and it's still dark out.
And you got
and all of a sudden
in the morning.
It just something clicks in your head. It's tournament time. It's go time. And the kids know that. It's 5:30 at night and it's light out, and they're like, every wrestler knows that. And this is the fun time of year. We got about a month ago, or not even a month, state tournament's Valentine's weekend, so 3 or 4 weeks away yet. And it's going to be a little different format this year, but hey, there we go. AJ gets a nice, got to escape and a takedown. He takes a quick 3-2 lead here. And there's about 20 seconds to go in the first period, so trying to put it right on, see if you can stay on top the whole period here. We'll go out of bounds, 18 seconds to go.
I was hoping I could get the iPad set up to point at the scoreboard camera and wirelessly put that on our screen, but wasn't able to get the app installed, so well, we'll be fine with this. We'll just keep you updated as we remember.
Yeah, well, we just make it up anyways.
Good match going on the middle school mat. Again, it's kind of hard to see who's over there. But as we wait the next and final JV match before the varsity matches come up, thank you to Marco Septic, Citizen State Bank, flagship forward of Baldwin, and Western Wisconsin Health. And I forgot, we're in the middle of the match right here, so we'll have one more after.
Yeah, a little blood time out here. We're trying to clean up the mess here. And we got a celebrity referee going on the middle school match over there. It's Mr. Kyle Larson. Yes.
Wow.
2000, I could do some math here. He's probably a 2016 grad from St. Croix Central. All-state wrestler, all-state football player. Went on, played football at college at UW Eau Claire. Now he's teaching special ed, high school special ed teacher up in Somerset. So we still love him, even though he's helping the enemy. We'll forgive him for it, but good for him.
Yes.
Of course, with Gary Larson as your father, you have to follow in Dad's footsteps. Right?
I mean, if you just look over at that mat, you got Kyle Larson reffing, you got Gary Larson and Katie Larson working that scorer's table over there. So
we know Katie's the brains of that bunch.
Definitely, by far.
Obvious. There's quite a few legends over there in that Larson family.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're back at action here in the varsity level. So it's 5-3. Start of the second period, I believe. So New Richmond deferred. St. Croix Central will take their choice. They're going to take both on their feet. So we're going to start the second period on our feet like the first period. See what we can do here. We've had a lot of comments this year on the kids wearing the masks and what's the effect of the match, and I'll be honest, I'm very surprised how very seldom we see a kid has to stop and adjust it. It doesn't get out of place.
Yeah.
All right, so there's another takedown for AJ.
And definitely not the ideal situation, but at least we're out here wrestling, and it's.
Yeah, I'm kind of listening. We listen to the media, and because we're close to the Twin Cities, so Minnesota is just getting their winter sports going, and there's lawsuits and things going on trying to make them stop, not force the kids to wear masks. And I look at it this way: one, we got to protect the athlete, right?
Right.
But number two, it's like playing on a muddy football field. Both teams are playing on the same field. Both kids are wearing a mask, so you can't say it's an advantage or disadvantage for your athlete. I mean, you're both in the same pot here, so.
Like I said, it's nice that we're here doing this.
Mm-hmm. So a little different this year for high school wrestling. Of course, we're just doing the dual meet season, and this is our last home duel of the season. Then we'll have the regionals, sectionals, and state. There used to be a conference tournament, a fall-day tournament. Of course, they've eliminated that this year with the way things are going, but they're still going to have. There'll actually be 3 different state individual tournaments. They'll just separate them, so they'll be at different schools.
Okay.
My understanding is Division II, which is St. Croix Central, will go to Adams Friendship for the state tournament. But instead of 12 kids qualifying throughout the state, only 8. So the top two at each sectional instead of the top 3.
Okay.
And then they'll just do a one-day tournament because it's just an 8-member bracket. They can whip it through pretty quick. And so still having a state tournament, and at the end of the day, you got to you got to beat them all anyway. So whether they take 2 or 3 per weight class, have at it. So see how many kids we can get down there.
Holmgren getting his ankle pretty good there.
He's got a nice little ankle right there. He wants to maybe switch off his left arm to the waist if he could. But
7-4 the score on that main mat right there for the JV match. 30 seconds left.
So he gives up a reversal. The score is now 7-6. AJ's still ahead, but for any youth out there watching, he did a really smart thing there. He was in a lot of trouble during that little flurry. He could have went to his back, and he did the smart thing. It's early in the match yet. There's still 2 minutes to go. He just bailed out, give the kid his 2 points, start fresh, and get it. Don't fight it to the point where you go to your back, right? And then you end up getting pinned or something silly like that. Just he's got a fresh start. He's going to start the third period. He's still ahead, So we'll see what he can do the third period. It should be New Richmond's choice, if I remember right.
So he can choose his down.
Yep.
And I did try to move the that middle school camera up a little bit, so I don't know if you can quite make it out on your screens at home. You can see the score. Maybe I can even get the time up there as well. So that middle school mat score at the very top of your screen, that would be the for the varsity mat. So I don't know how clear it is for everybody at home. I guess I got my phone right here. I should think to myself a logical way to do this, but
this is where I really wish we were like the NFL and had like a microphone on the coaches right now to hear what they're telling them.
I was trying to work out with football with head coach John Tackman a way to wirelessly
there we go.
have like a hat cam or something like that and just see him in the huddle.
Just a GoPro type thing, and there we go.
Yeah, so it looks like on my phone at least you can kind of at least make out the time, and the score is a little blurry, but 7-6, so
7-7 now. He got his escape, so
okay. See, it hasn't updated on my phone yet.
There we go.
Behind.
Yeah, so okay, so we're they're on their feet. It's tied 7-7. Minute 40 to go. We'll see who can find some oxygen and get one more takedown here. Boy, I tell you, if AJ is only a sophomore, that's a solid-looking kid there.
Definitely.
Talk about John Tackman. He's probably drooling at a kid like that. He's got a 220-pound sophomore, solid frame like that. You can tell AJ's been coached by assistant coach Ron Stave. He's got that nice elbow tie. He's doing that Russian tie. If you look at his left hand, he's always grabbing his opponent's right elbow. He's got that tied up. And it may not look like anything on video when you're watching it. I guarantee you that the Richmond kid, as long as he controls that elbow, he's not going anywhere. It just totally immobilizes you. And what I'm seeing here is he's keeping his butt to the center of the mat. He's always got the opponent pushing to the outside here. You always want to circle in, show the ref that you're in charge, right? It's kind of like sumo wrestling. You're pushing the guy off the mat, right? So New Richmond's in on a shot here. We'll see if AJ can sprawl and get a little weight on him. New Richmond kid's doing a very nice job. Now he came to his feet, doing the right thing. Got his head to the outside, trying to switch to a double leg here. And they're going to scramble out of bounds, so get a fresh start. But 32 seconds to go. Got a nice little barn burner to start the meet off here.
And kind of nice just getting back up to center because Holmgren kind of wrapped up right there. Now he can hopefully make a move.
He was in trouble. We'll take that one. Oh, he's going to try and throw him down here. We're going to see something big here. We're going to have fireworks. They're both going for the throw. We're going to see what happens here. It's do or die here. Which way does he turn? Oh, and Richmond gets the takedown. 15 seconds to go. He's going to have to explode here to get out of there. So now we're down to 10. He's got the go. He's got 8 seconds to go here. Can he do something? He's got a shot. He can do this.
Take him down.
Finished. There it is. 2 seconds to go. He gets the takedown.
Wow.
And he picks up 2 near falls. So he's going to win 12-9.
Wow.
Just like we said, no doubt we had this in the bag already. That's a nice win. There we go. Got one more exhibition match here.
Oh man, if the exhibition matches are like that, I'm excited to see these varsity matches coming up here.
I tell you, what have we been in the middle border, like 5 years now, something like that? It seems like everything we do with New Richmond is a barn burner.
Yeah.
Whether it's football, the basketball games have been great. The wrestling meets have been all 37 to 35 type scores, and like almost every year. And so I expect that again tonight. And I guess we're just starting it off that way right now. So
It's Landon Langer for St. Croix Central.
okay. So we got
Again,
a freshman.
Not sure the New Richmond.
I can't read Jean Johnson's lips through her mask, so I don't know what she's
Here
going to
she
announce.
goes.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Now wrestling for Richmond, Bo Princeton for St. Croix Central, Landon Langer.
So Bo Princeton for New Richmond.
There he is. Bo Princeton. That's a wrestling name. All right, so we got 2 freshmen going at it here. Both listed at 220 pounds, so again, big kids. So
I'm trying to see on the middle school mat, at least for St. Croix Central, who's
is it Sinoski? Is that I'm good.
picks up his head. I might be able to.
That's the advantage you have as a teacher. You know the kids by face. I just look to the
Well,
crowd and see which parents are,
who's watching.
videoing.
Yep, that's right.
Whoever's videoing, I assume that's their kid.
I did say at the beginning of the year I'm awful with names and faces to begin with, let alone throw a mask on them. So
and
yep,
they change the mask every day, right? So
yes.
even throw you off.
So still scoreless here on the JV mat. 30 seconds left in this first period.
So, Brian, I got a real dilemma at work. I'm doing a little sales, and one of my big customers is in Kansas City, and let's just say they're getting a little lippy down there. They're kind of confident that Mahomes is going to be still in the game somehow, and
We'll see.
They're going to be playing the green and gold. So
I would just love to see the Packers get there. I mean, I know you're an Iowa guy. I don't know where you stand on the Packers or Vikings, but I'm holding out. I'm holding out some hope here that we can get it.
I bring it in from a weird angle. I follow the college games, so
Okay,
I
there
follow
you
the
go.
college guys.
Yep.
I like whoever they play for in the pros. I really don't care.
Yes,
So I just like to
yes.
watch them that way. I know I'm weird, but
Yeah.
that's okay. So on the middle school mat, we got Hayden Buckle out there. It's, of course, our other announcer, Mr. Chris Buckle's son.
He'll be here later at some point.
And talk about football coaches drooling. You got a 6 foot, 150 pound 8th grader.
Yep.
That there's some potential there. So Landon's getting out a nice shot on the varsity matches. See if he can get his head up and finish that. And Richmond's going to spin around. No, he was already on top, so that's right, second period.
Okay.
So still 0-0. Minute 40 to go, second period. Yeah, so my Kansas City customers are already ready to place bets, and I'm going, a little early for that, but so we should probably come up with something creative, that I would love nothing more than, 6 pound racks of Kansas City ribs sent up this way.
I like that idea.
We can send them just a case of curds, no big deal.
Yeah, I remember seeing he was a full participant in practice, but coming off of a concussion protocol. Well, yeah.
I can't imagine that, getting your bell rung like that. And then I have no idea what an NFL playbook is. There's probably, 500 plays in there, and you're supposed to, somehow that guy's supposed to know all of them, let alone we're all 10 other guys are all going.
Exactly. I think about myself. I played defensive end, and, minus a couple, setups that you see, it was, contain and go after the quarterback if nothing's coming your way. And they'd put me at tight end a couple times, and I couldn't understand the, 8 plays I had to make sure I knew in the playbook. A little too confusing for me.
Yep.
Go Bills in the comment section from Nathan Larson. I agree. Go Bills.
Should be a good game.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
It's in Kansas City, I assume?
It is.
So they're both, I'll call them northern teams, so the weather shouldn't be a factor for either Buffalo or Kansas City. It should be.
I must say I'm pretty excited though. My sports betting account that I have, preseason I put $10 on the Packers to win the Super Bowl.
Nice.
The odds at the time plus 2,000. So hopefully $200 coming off my $10 bet. Long way to go. Not saying it's anywhere close to a sure thing, but
we're in the semifinals, right? Is the way to look at it.
That's right.
We're there.
I mean, I'm not going to talk about that I made that bet like every single year for the past, 10 years or anything like that, and have lost it every time. But, you only remember the winners.
Yep. Yeah, I cheer personally for Alan Lazard for the Packers.
Yeah.
He's an I went to Iowa State, and he's an Iowa State Cyclone, so he does a lot of the work for the run game and gets rewarded every once in a while because, Rodgers, throws it right to his face mask every single time, so you just got to catch it,
So 2-0 for this first match going into the third here.
Yep. So New Richmond will take down.
And that looks like Leo McKenna going for Central on the middle school mat.
I think this is his third match. I think I've seen him twice already tonight. So
wow.
Hopefully mom and dad charge the cell phones when they're videoing. All right, so we're on the varsity. We're 2-1 now. I got the escape, so minute 40 to go. So Langer's in a front headlock position, doing a nice job there, staying on his toes. That's the main thing of that, just stay on your toes and stay. Oh, then he lets up and So we got to take down. This is not good here. He's not. Yep, match is over. All right, so we won 2 out of 3 exhibitions.
Yeah. So then on to the varsity matches here on the main screen. And then we'll stay on the JV with that smaller screen. As soon as JV wraps up, we'll turn the camera towards the scoreboard. But like I said, you can kind of make out the scoreboard in that upper smaller screen on that middle school mat. That'll help you out at least a little bit if you got, pretty dang good eyes. Mm-hmm. So Stephen King, I believe, now on the middle school mat for the St. Croix Central Panthers.
That concludes our JV matches. We'll have 2 more after the varsity concludes. We'll now start at 126 pounds.
So starting at 126 is what the PA, Gene Johnson, said. That'll be Brandon Trudell marching out for Central. And I know you were keeping
126 pounds for New Richmond, Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson for New Richmond.
So it's appropriate on Inauguration Week. We have a Thomas Jefferson wrestling.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
So we'll see what Brandon get going here. He's a sophomore for St. Croix Central. Both gonna spend a little time feeling each other out here.
Gets kind of shoved down, but almost able to grab his legs there.
Just a little snap down, yep. Just trying to. He's definitely going heavy on the head, and he's got to pick a single there, so he's got a quick takedown. So 2-0 for Jefferson now. Minute 15 to go, first period. We'll see if Trudell can get some hand control and work his way out of there. Coaches are telling him to get his elbows in. That's why, because he don't want to get those. See, he's got the arm, then he gets his arms underneath there, and then he controls you. So they were trying to tell him, get your elbows in, prevent what happened there. But no, they're just telling him to create some motion, which is the right thing. Just got to keep moving. Good things will happen. He's got wrist control. That's really good there. If he can just turn to his left and throw that right hand over. Oh, there you go. So 40 seconds to go in a little scramble situation here. Oh, Jefferson gets back on top. Maverick Koster?
I think so.
No, not big enough. So All right, so Trudell's got the head, and maybe he can get out. He's got 10 seconds to go. If he can just get to his feet, he can get one here. If he can just get to his feet.
He's trying.
He's got to keep circling. Keep circling. There he goes. Good motion.
There we go.
Good job.
Hey.
So he gets escape with 3 seconds to go. It'll be 2-1 at the end of the first period. Did a nice job there. Just listen to his coaches. You know, they were just saying, just create motion, create motion, create motion.
And just find that opportunity.
Yep.
Looks like Brecken Ponath, maybe.
Okay.
And looks like that one just finished, so we figured it out, and yeah, it definitely looks like Brecken.
Story of our lives, right? Just
yeah.
About a half hour behind.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Yep. Okay, so what happened there is New Richmond won the toss. He deferred to St. Croix Central. St. Croix Central chose the down position, but the New Richmond wrestler gave him the intentional escape, so they started on their feet. So the match scores 2-2. On the second period, they're both neutral. Trudell takes a shot there, wasn't able to finish it.
Then on
Let's see if we can get something going now.
Middle school mat, I think that's Dylan Koss.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tigers fans, I don't have the middle school roster or the ability to try to figure out who any of the...
So Jefferson really likes that collar tie. You watch his left hand, he keeps going to the back of Trudell's neck, and that's putting a lot of weight on him. And he hits it the opposite side, hits a nice fireman's carry if he can finish here. Looks like he's... yep, he's going to get the takedown. So that's a nice move. And Jefferson did a nice job. Basically faked one side, went the other, and hit a nice fireman's there. Got his 2-point takedown. Match scores 4-2, exactly 1 minute to go in the second period. So we'll see if Trudell can do the same thing he did last period, or just, again, create some motion, get a little hand control. He's up to his feet. Nice job. There's going to be a locked hands here if he doesn't let go. He didn't let go. No, he didn't call it. So.
Hey, when you can get away with it.
Yep, it's... Jefferson's got a nice half Nelson in there. All right, nice job. Just looked away from that. Coach is just yelling, just get some hand controls. All they're asking him to do is get your elbows in and get some hand control, and he'll get out. And he's got his elbows in. Step one. There's some motion. Look at that.
There you go, yeah.
Kind of amazing, kids. If you just listen to your coaches, good things happen, right?
That's right.
It's not rocket science sometimes.
About 8 seconds left there in this varsity match.
Yep, second period. We're going to end here. It's 4-3. So here we go. Now it's going to be New Richmond's choice. It'll be interesting to see what he does. He's been successful on his feet. He might stand. Is he going to go down?
I think the coach has pointed down him, yeah.
They're going to make him get out, so. That's one thing I can say is really different from my era, which is back in the Stone Age, but from now is the coach, when that decision comes at the end of the period to be up, down, they're letting the coaches make the decision. In our day,
that was the kid who just said,
you do it, we had the same choices. The rule was the same, but I would say 98% of the time the kid just made the decision, and I'm not sure what's changed in the sport besides the fact the coach is always right.
You don't like it? Tough luck.
Yeah. But I would say as a wrestler, I would say you can feel things like, I know I can get out from this kid. I know I can turn this kid. I know I can take this kid down. It's so psychological that sometimes just letting the kid make the decision versus. So kind of a little weird scramble there. I can't even describe it to you, to be honest with you. But long story short, New Richmond got a reversal. So it's 6-3 with a minute to go in the third period. Trudell's really got to get going now. He's got to create some motion. He's got to get that take. Oh, he just got warned for stalling too. So, all right. So he's in a sit-out position. He's got to see if he gets the escape here. So, they didn't give him the escape.
Didn't give it.
No. So we're just gonna.
Just not enough timeout, I'm guessing, is what the.
This is going to eat a lot of time on the clock too, because they're kind of in a weird scramble. And he's getting near fall, so he's going to give up 2 near fall points here. He went to his back there. So the match scores now is 8-3, 30 seconds to go. So now if you're Trudell, what you have to do right now is you got to keep this to under 8 points. You're down 5. You don't want to give up another turn because they would get one more team point.
Okay.
So he just got another stall call. So now it's 9-3, 6-point differential, 15 seconds to go. now is when you got to, you're not going to win the match, but you got to think of your team here, and you got to fight this out.
Score.
Keep this to 3 points. Just minimize the loss here. It looks like you'll be able to do that. Going to be about 2 seconds to go here. And the match will end 9-3. So the team score will be 3-0 in favor of New Richmond. We'll head into the 132-pound match next. Keep in mind, when they did the lineup, they announced 2 forfeits for New Richmond, so that should be 12 team points for St. Croix Central, whether they actually do that or not.
Yeah, one of those will be coming at the end. I think
they announced 106 and 120, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, this would be 2 out of the last 3 matches. So, but you never know how they shuffle these kids. I'm confused by that. Supposed to have Noah here.
Yep.
Now wrestling at 132 pounds for Richmond, Tyler Harris. For St. Croix Central, Noah Nussbaum.
All right, so we got freshman Noah Nussbaum headed at him. Gets off a nice shot to start the match. Good job. He should score here. Yep, there it is.
Just waiting for control.
That's total control. Yep. Nice job. Good start to the match there. Again, same thing. Created some motion and took a shot. Just be confident, right? Gotta like kids that come out in the match. Just don't overthink it. Sometimes, let's be honest, like we talked about before, it's tough being out there, especially as a freshman. You're in front of a crowd. You're all by yourself. Everybody's watching you. Sometimes you can freeze up and overthink this or something. And Noah just came out and shook hands and
let's go.
Scored. Simple. I love it.
Under a minute now in that first period.
Got a nice tilt. He's got that right hand trap behind the back. He's going to try and, if he can keep that in the center of the back, he's either going to arm bar, he's going to lift under the left shoulder, or he's going to arm bar. He's going to run an arm bar here. Yep, so he's got it. If he just goes slow, he's got 30 seconds. He's got plenty of time. There he goes. It's nice. He's going to take that shoulder. Once it breaks 45 degrees, the ref will start counting for near fall. It should be counting any day. There it is. Very nice. Now the coaches just tell him, just keep your head up, which puts pressure on your chest or your hips. It drives their shoulder down. So he's in a nice position. He'll be able to ride this out. He probably won't get the fall, but he'll get 3 near fall out of this. Beautiful job. And the key thing he did there is he went slow. A lot of kids run an arm bar. They run it so fast the kid's arm just flops out. And he did it was a very well disciplined. Nice job.
I think on that middle school mat, Garrett DeLong for St. Croix Central.
Okay, so he'll take Noah takes a 5-0 lead. He won the toss, so he'll defer, and the New Richmond wrestler is actually going to choose on top, which is interesting. You don't see a lot of that in high school. Nice job. He got to his feet right away. Got a nice reversal. Just again, same formula. Just create motion and get your hands free and go. So he's up 7-0 now. Start of the second period. He's got that wrist trapped in there nicely.
So this is again me being not a very novice wrestling mind, but yeah, why in that situation would you want to be on top? What did you think? Try to get the 1-point escape, unless the coaches are worried about.
The New Richmond wrestler chose the top, so apparently he thought he could turn him.
Okay.
He thought he could put Noah on his back, but we found out 12 seconds into the period that Noah was on top already. So try again next time, right?
Yep.
And like I said, everybody has their specialty, right? Some kids are good on their feet, some are good on top, and the kid apparently thinks he's good on top. So, and if the sheet's right, he's a senior too. So we got a senior wrestling a freshman here. So Noah's just doing a great job so far. We got 1:15 to go in the second period. He leads 7-0. Doing a nice job of just getting that wrist control, which is breaking it out. You watch the New Richmond wrestler, his left shoulder is all the way on the mat, which means he's flat. When your shoulder's on the mat, you're not going to move, and the referee's recognizing that right now and hit him with a stall call. So we'll see if Noah can just take his time here and finish this out.
He's got just under a minute, 51 seconds right now.
As long as he's got to watch his, make sure he doesn't bend that hand too far up towards the shoulders. They'll stop the match because they just got to keep the athletes safe here. But overall, again, kind of switch sides now. He's working on the right side. But again, watch that right shoulder's down on the mat. He's just got it right there. He's down. He's not going anywhere. So. Oh, there's a funky roll, but went the wrong way, to be honest with you. So Noah did the right thing. The referee counted twice, but Nissa broke the count. Didn't give him a fall.
Yes, currently 7-0, 10 seconds left in the second.
See if he can just hang on here. He does that. Nice job. So it's two periods in a row. He's finished on top, and you know they say wrestling's 95% psychological, and trust me, you finish the period on top, it sends a message to the opponent that tells them who's in charge, right? So Richmond chooses down. No, wait, it had to be Noah's choice. Noah chose up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So in the end, it worked out.
Yes.
The same. Just. That's all right. He had that wrist. He's all right. He had that wrist. He was fine. Got to keep the crowd excited, you know. You got to expose your back every once in a while.
Back at it on the middle school mat. Garrett Melstrom just coming out of a little blood timeout there. So. And 1:25 left on the varsity mat.
So he's still got that arm trapped behind. He's going back to his bar and he's going back to his bread and butter here. So he's got the left wrist trapped, and you should see him slide out to the right side here. He can get his left leg. His leg's trapped in there right now. He can't go anywhere. So kind of in a
little pickle,
little spaghetti mesh here, right? He just can't. So Noah's doing a nice job of keeping his hips on top. The Richmond kids tried 2 or 3 times now, tried to do a little side roll type action, and he's read it all the way, you know, so should be in pretty good shape here. So now they call Noah for stalling. So now you're Noah, you want more team points, right? You're up 7-0. If you can get up by 8, you can get another team point. So he did right. He gave him the escape here. So now if he can get a takedown, maybe win 9-1. So hopefully he just gets after here. This is what he's wrestling for his team right now. And this is really fun to watch. He knows he's got the win. He's got a nice double. Yep, nice job.
So now just got to hold on for 30 seconds.
Yep. Or he could be really cocky.
Not get a stall call.
He could be really cocky and cut him again.
Yeah, there you go. Let on. Boom.
See if he can do it again. I think coaches are telling him to keep him there, keep that wrist. He's got that wrist pretty tight. 15 seconds to go.
So what does he kind of have to do to avoid that stall call that he's gotten?
Well, he was riding basically parallel. When you're a guy on top, you have to be working for the fall all the time. Meaning you have to be out perpendicular or 90 degrees out from the opponent.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's got to hang on here. Oh, nope. Oh, good. We'll take that. So he wins 9-1, gets up 14 points for us. So St. Croix Central will take a 4-3 lead. Nice job by the freshman Noah Nussbaum.
Yeah. Looks like David Olson stepping up is. Yep. For Central.
Now wrestling at 138 pounds for Richmond, Bodie Gabriel. For St. Croix Central, David Olson.
Then Bodie Gabriel for the Tigers.
Yep, so we got a sophomore Gabriel against a junior David Olson.
Looks like we're getting near finishing up on the middle school mats. I don't see as many kids getting ready, but.
Yep. Oh, nice shot there by the New Richmond. Nice job by David. That was he was dead to the right there, and we'll get a fresh start here. So they're just getting to know each other here. Both of them basically trying the same tie. David takes a shot. See if he can turn the corner here. He's kind of going straight on. When you take that shot, you want to turn to this turn that corner right away.
Just for a little positioning?
Before they get their weight on you.
Okay.
You know, otherwise, to get them a chance to sprawl back, all their weight goes on you. Then now you're trying to lift an elephant. It's
makes sense.
a lot harder than if you just finish the move right away. Easier said than done, just sitting up here in a booth and telling them what to do. It's a mere little scramble here. David, if he can get his hips up, what he wants to do right now is work to his right, just to keep that far ankle. So if he can just hang on to that far ankle, and he's doing crossface, and try and break that grip if he can. Kick his left leg back. Oh, they gave him the TI. He broke his hand. See, his hands broke, so they gave him a takedown. That's all it was. So now David's on top. He's ahead 2-0. 30 seconds to go in the first period. You got to keep his hips on top, though. Don't keep falling to the mat. That's when you get in trouble.
With potential like little flip over reversal, or okay.
Yeah, he just Well, the
15
he falls to his
seconds
hip, and then the Richmond wrestler could pull his left arm through.
Gotcha.
And then we got 10 seconds. Oh boy, this is gonna be tight here. Yeah, they're gonna call David for stalling. What he did was he was hanging on the right ankle there, and you're allowed to hang the ankle for 5 seconds.
Okay.
So after the ref, when you grab it, the ref's not gonna count out loud. He's just counting in his head, and the minute he hits 6 or 7 seconds, he's gonna slap the stall warning on you. So it was the right call. 10 seconds to go, first period. David's hoping to finish his period out on top. So he goes back to the ankle now, so there you let go. So he's doing a nice job here. He's up on his toes, putting a lot of pressure on. He's way out front. It's not going to hurt him. Good job. That's a really good, that spiral ride's a good ride at the end there. So 2-0, David's ahead. Start of the second period. New Richmond deferred the choice, so David chose down. And I know it's a shocker, but the coaches are telling him hand control and motion. So. Nice job. So between the two wrestlers here, I think we have about 65 feet of athletic tape on their hands. So they're both maybe they're going boxing afterwards. Who knows?
Hey,
maybe they got plans.
They're just ready.
Right. They're just, you
Ready
never know.
for anything.
Right.
And between that and got a little tape on the laces of their shoes there. That's for the laces, the taped up shoes are so your shoes can't come untied. You cannot, if your shoes come untied, it's a stall call. Okay.
In the old days, when before the shoes had all that stuff, you could stop and tie your shoe. Well, it was a kind of a rest break, you know?
Makes sense.
So there it is. So David did a nice job, created some motion. He locked his hands there. That should have been a point, but you can see the coach is going insane, but he didn't get it. Didn't get the call. Oh, nice job. So anyway, so they go out of bounds. Nice little scramble there. We'll see if David can do it. There's 1 minute to go in the second period. 2-0. David Olson's ahead. He's still in the down position.
And now with that middle school mat finishing up, let me switch this camera over to our scoreboard for you.
There we go.
Oh, maybe.
All right, so 48 seconds to go in the second period. Dave's still in the down position. He's being ridden out this whole period. He's got to create some motion, get some hand control, see if he can get out of there. There he goes. Got to his feet. Right there. That's still there. We go. Now this time the ref called it. See what the opponent's doing. He locked his hands around his legs. You cannot do that. You got to keep your hands separated. So there'll be a penalty point. So David now leads 3-0. Now 24 seconds to go. If he can escape, he can take a nice 4-0 lead into the third period. So you got to capitalize on this right now. You can't.
When a lot of that goes to the coaches too, screaming. You see that. You see the hands locked up, and just let the ref know. Keep your eyes open for that.
Mm-hmm. So 15 seconds to go. See if Dave can get some motion going.
Probably make the scoreboard smaller now. Don't need to take up the entire screen.
Look at that.
There we
So
go.
it looks like we're going to end the second period at 3-0. Be New Richmond choice. We'll see what they choose here. It'll be interesting. I choose you. Assuming he's going to go down.
So I know you said it a little bit earlier, but when does the tournament season technically get going here?
Well, it should be the last Saturday in January.
Okay.
It takes 3 weekends, 1 weekend for regionals, 1 for sectionals, 1 for state.
Okay.
And I believe state is Valentine's weekend is what I thought I heard, so I don't have the schedule in front of me, but close enough, right?
Yep.
So basically the season will end 2 weeks earlier than normal. Normally it's the last weekend in February, but we're down to Madison. So New Richmond did get the escape. So it's 3-1. He's in on a nice shot here. David did a nice job of facing there. It was really nice. If you can keep that elbow control, you let go. Oh, now we can just pull him down. He can score here. There's 2. A nice job.
Wow.
So 2 things happened there. One, when Richmond took the nice shot, David countered very nicely, and then when he was on their feet there, he controlled that right elbow, and it just totally stopped the New Richmond's. You probably can't see it from the video here, but I can tell you, he just totally blocked him, and all he did is simply pulled all his weight down on the mat, and the kid went straight down and went around behind. Very well executed there. David must have had some great youth wrestling coaches to teach him that.
Yeah, I guess you have it up there, but 30 seconds left.
So Richmond hits a little side roll, gets a 2-point reversal, and again, David did a really smart thing there. Again, I think we said it was AJ's match, right? He just bailed out.
Yeah.
Don't go to your back. Don't fight. Give up the points. You're still ahead.
Yeah, you just don't want those near falls.
So now they call David for stalling, which is I don't agree with the call, to be honest with you. So now it's 5-4, 4 seconds to go. So that's how it looks like the match is going to end here. Great match. That's a great high school match right there. So David Olson will win 5-4. Nice job with that last takedown. St. Croix Central will pick up 3 more team points, take a 7-3 lead. Is that Owen?
Yep.
Okay, so we're up to 145 pounds.
So Kyle Germain, Owen Wasley.
So as anybody's been tuning in this year knows that every single match Owen decides to get down 5 or 6-0, then comes back in the last period,
ties to make it interesting.
Ties it at 15, then pins the kid, right? So I would expect nothing else from Owen tonight.
Just looking for a challenge.
Yep. I think the issue with Owen tonight, he's wrestling another freshman. Owen being a freshman, he's normally wrestling seniors, so.
Yeah.
So see what happens here. He's in on a little shot here. He's got that elbow control, so he's in pretty good spot here. He's got to get off his knees, get up on his toes, and create some motion here. He'll probably end up going out. Whoa! Tried a little Kelly move there, a little fireman's carry, missed it. It'll go out of bounds here, so we'll give him a fresh start. Good action. 1:12 to go, first period, 0-0. Now he's in a nice front headlock position. If he can get that right hip down, he can. There's a nice job. Just blocked that knee, put all his weight on him. Now he's kind of the same thing David Olson was in. Just got to keep scrambling around behind. Just lock up one of the ankles and keep moving around.
And there's that one ankle.
Yep. Just got to get the opponent to break his grip and get around behind him is what he's trying to do there. It's kind of wrong. If you could grab the other ankle.
Side, okay.
Yep, get the far ankle. It would stop him from spinning around, right? See, all he's doing is kind of helping him around.
Yep.
There he goes. Good job. There's
nice.
2. Nice job. 25 seconds to go, first period. Owen scores first. Nice. Takes a 2-0 lead. I don't know if we're keeping score on this, but so far I give Owen credit for having the coolest shoes I've seen tonight.
Those are pretty stylish.
Red, white, and blue. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Someday when he's in the Olympics, he can wear them.
Might want a new pair at that point, but hey.
Probably curling them a little bit. Yeah. Maybe he'll give them to us. He'll autograph them,
I
like having his rookie baseball card or something.
I feel like we deserve it.
So New Richmond will choose down. Jermaine will choose down for the second period. So he's doing a nice job. He's on his toes. See how he's not on his knees? He's driving into him. He's got that right, what we call the pin shoulder. He's got the right, had that shoulder buried in the mat. That's a good start to the period. It takes a lot of energy to get from down on the mat all the way back up just to your base. And so Owen's putting a nice ride on here. Not scoring any points, but he's definitely wearing him out right now. Oh, he's going to try a little tilt through. He's got the wrist trap. He can keep it. There it is. This is where usually the moms in the crowd have a heart attack and go, what is my son doing? He's on his back, but nope, he's getting points. The referee's holding 3. Gave him 3 near fall. So Owen takes a 5-0 lead. Minute 10 to go in the second period.
And is doing a good job just all around control right now.
Yep. He's doing the same thing. Here it is again. He's got the wrist. He's all right. He's all right. See? Coaches are saying you might want to try something different, just
scaring us a little bit.
Back in the day when we were in the Dunn St. Croix conference, Boyceville was notorious for that. They scored 50 points a night on those types of tilts, and they would actually dive all the way through, roll through and do like a little half somersault thing. And it was really fun to watch, even though they're putting our kids on our back. It was really fun to watch. Now he's got the hips turked here, and he's got the cross face in. He can just get those hips to turn. There comes the shoulders, right? So just watch his shoulders. If he breaks a 45 degree, the ref will start counting. He's there. He's got it. Yep, he's got it now. So he's going to get to a 5 count. He'll get 3 more. So he's got 3 more. So if he breaks the hand, he should score it. There it is. So he takes an 8-0 lead. Nice job. Way to end that period. So 5 seconds to go here in the second period. It's a good period. He scored 6 points that period. That was very well done.
So we'll go one more here. Kyle, Jermaine, Owen Waz.
So Owen, his choice for the third period, he chose the top position, so he's just going to stay on top and hopefully keep the hammer down. And because now again, same thing. He's up 8-0. He's got team points here. If he can put some more on the board, maybe pick up another team point even. Jermaine tries a nice switch there to start the period. Wasley counters it. No, they're going to be kind of tied up here for a little bit. There he goes. So he's got the bottom elbow. If he can he's actually going to see him. He's got what we call he's got the bundle. Had a bundle wrapped up there. We kind of, Richmond did the right thing. Turned to the right way to get out of that. But he's got the Owen's got that that near side ankle trapped under there. We just let it go there, so that'll keep him right there. There's another nice crossface. He could cradle this up here. This kid's tired, so he's got a cradle lock. He's got a lock. We might see a fall here. He's got this tight. He's about, let it go. We're going to talk to his mother tomorrow at school about that. She should have coached him better. Oh, my goodness. So he's right back at it, though. He's got the cross face in. He's locked up another cradle, and this time he's there, the big step. There we go. If we can turn him in bounds, he's got to keep him in bounds. There he is.
Scooted back a little.
Now he's got to stay in bounds here. This is the key point. He's got to keep 2 points of contact in bounds. So he's got. Hey, he's flat. He's close. He's going to get at least 3 more. So he got the fall right there. Call it. Oh, man, he had it. I don't know the high school rule. In college, you can pin him out of bounds, but I don't know if you can in high school or not, to be honest with you. So he get 3 near falls. So 11-0. Nice job. He'll win the match here.
Nearly had it.
Yeah, I think he sent a pretty good message there who won that match. So very well done. Impressive.
I was ready on the button bar. I had the takedown button ready to go, but
so nice win by Owen, 11-0. So we'll jump up to 152. Should be Taden for. Oh, what's going on here?
Looks like.
What are we doing here?
Ashton back.
We're juggling kids. What are we doing here? Yeah, so we're at 152 pounds. So I think Ashton.
It looks like Hayden's getting ready to go next.
Go
here,
up another man. Okay. All right, so.
Yeah, so Ashton Beck for Central, and
Jean forgot to know.
Yeah.
There she comes. She must be reading our minds.
she knows.
152 pounds for Richmond, Tyler Dennis. For St. Croix Central, Ashton Beck.
There we go.
That was going to be my guess, just seeing the senior, but.
I'm going to give a shout out to the New Richmond coach. We're 6 matches into this. He's gone right down the lineup.
Hey, it makes it
He
easy.
hasn't juggled anybody. We've juggled 4 of them already. So I'm going to run out of ink on my scratch sheet here. So a quick takedown there for New Richmond. Got him in a tilt position. He must have been watching Owen. Learned how to do that about 5 minutes ago. So.
See, I think we got to stop, talking. He's probably listening to the stream.
Right. They're taking our advice. Boy, do they have issues if they're listening.
As long as you're not listening to me,
Oh, no. It's a decoy.
Oh, there you go.
They don't know, So, man, he's running the armbar. Man, they're copying Noah and... my goodness, we got to quit showing these guys how to wrestle. So there's a fall for New Richmond. Tyler Dennis, senior, took on a freshman, Ashton Beck. So we should be jumping to 160 pounds here. Now we got Taden Holzer up.
Chase Feiner for St. Croix Central, Taden Holzer.
Chase Feiner.
Okay, so Taden is he's actually been down to 145, so he's jumping clear up to 160 here. So apparently the coaches know something that we don't, so we'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh, nice.
I forget where I was driving the other day, but I heard an interesting stat for you basketball.
Yeah.
The starting 5 for the Chicago Bulls, the average age, they're younger than the starting 5 for the Wisconsin Badgers. Because they've all been one and dones in college, they all.
Cool. That's crazy.
Isn't that amazing to think about? As we sit here and see all these freshman versus senior matches here, it's like, So where would the Badgers rank in the NBA? Would they be able to hang with them, or?
I think so.
Let's find out. Oh, nice duck on his. Taden did a really nice job there. He created some motion. He had that nice control of the elbow, and he hit a beautiful duck. He just wasn't quite able to finish it. But I think he knows how to do it here. He's a smart enough kid. He'll see he's right back to the elbow, and now if he can just create some motion, let's see if he can hit that duck again, or slide-by type action. It was very well executed. He's got to finish. So team scores 11-9. Coming up
close.
15 seconds to go in the first period here. Still 0-0 in this match.
And then keep in mind we will have 2 forfeits at the very end, I believe.
So we'll end the period here. Looks like it's going to end at 0-0.
And as we await the coin flip here, shout out to, first of all, our St. Croix Central sponsors, our anchor level sponsors, Citizen State Bank, Marco Septic, Western Wisconsin Health and Flagship Fort Baldwin, and then our founding level sponsors, Burnix Pepsi, B&B Insurance Services, Baldwin Lightstream, McDonald's Courtesy Corporation, Premium Waters Incorporated, and then the rest of our Panther program sponsors, Pleasant Hills Golf Course, Williamson and Siler Attorneys at Law J, Counter and Snap Fitness, and more to come for the wrestling team at the next break.
All right. So Hayden's down, starts down in the second period. Taden.
Same. And Brian, it's fine.
Did a nice job, creating some motion. He's in a switch position here. If he can get this, if he can get his hips out, he'll. And then the Richmond wrestler actually helped him there. Took him back to the mat. He could have taken him out of bounds. We'll give. There we go. Nice. Oh, look at that. So 35 moves just happened there and no points. So we'll start over. He's back on his feet again. We'll see if he can get some hand control and get out of there. Yep, that's a good call. So what happened there is the New Richmond wrestler just pushed him out of bounds. He wasn't trying to bring him back to the mat. You can't just stop the period there, the clock that way. So Taden got the 1-point escape and the stall call, so that's a pretty good sequence there. Nice shot by Taden. See if he can turn the corner here. Nice job. Got some elevation. Nice. There he goes. See, getting out to the outside, turned the corner, drove his feet.
Nice. And a nice way to get a 3-point lead.
Yep. He basically did the same thing there. When you see him in football, when he'd fake the handoff to the fullback and keep the ball, go up the gut, he just did the same thing. He was handling the guy's head. His feet just took off running, right? That's all he did there. He just went in the gut and scored 2 points. And he'll give New Richmond the escape there. So the match score is 3-1 right now. 28 seconds to go in the second period. Got a nice little match going there. Yep, he's got time to score again. I don't know if you remember talking when we were doing one of the early matches. On about this time of the match, you'd see the wrestlers' feet crossing and stuff. So the kids are tired, right? Well, you look at them now; they're in the same stance that they were in when the match started. And that's what I mean when I say the kids are in shape now and they can do the little things here. So we'll see. We should see a pretty good third period here. See what New Richmond chooses. He's going to take down, I guess. So Taden leads 3-1. We'll see if he can get a nice ride on.
It is nice. I thought about this the other night at the girls' basketball game as well. It's nice seeing the opposing fans being able to start coming back to games, even though tickets are still limited in what you can do. But it's nice to have the opposing fans back again.
So Taden started the period on top. He tried an Oklahoma choke there, and it slipped out. And sometimes when the kids would get a little sweaty this time of the match, and it happened. So now the match score is 3-3. Now it's 4-3. Taden got the escape, so he's up 4-3 now. Let's just go back to the basics here, get a couple takedowns, and wrap this thing up.
Shout out to Hannah Com as well in the comments section. So love giving shout outs here. And yes, Luke, go Packers. I agree.
So New Richmond took a nice shot there. Taden did a really nice counter, but he hasn't scored yet, so we can just keep his feet moving. Keep moving.
Stay up. And
there it was. He touched the mat. He gave up the 2, but so New Richmond leads 5-4, 50 seconds to go. And dumping. So he's just got to start over now.
Be tough, but
he's all right. He's got a lot of time.
Just getting the 1-point escape here would be huge.
This is where it's going to get difficult, because I don't know the New Richmond wrestler personally, but if he's listed at 160 pounds, and if he is that big, and Taden's a 45 pounder.
There we go.
Trying to go. All right, so we're tied 5-5, 20 seconds to go. Who can take one deep breath and go, right? It's kind of fun to watch here.
10 seconds. You got to go now.
A nice shot by the New Richmond's going to run out of time here, but so we're going to go to overtime. So in high school wrestling, in high school wrestling in overtime, they start on their feet, and the first one to score wins. So if they go to a second period, there'll be a whole bunch of other things we'll talk about later, but hopefully Taden will get a shot off. Let's just finish it right.
Have St. Croix Central finish it off, that is.
So they'll either watch the NFL this is like driving down, scoring a touchdown, right? You just game over. There's a nice shot by Taden. See if he can finish this. He's got to turn that corner like we talked about. There's a nice job. He got his head to the outside. Run his feet. Boom. There's two. No, he's right. His left foot did go out of bounds, but he did exactly the right thing. Same way he scored a couple minutes ago. But it all starts with the setup here. He's trying to get to a wrist and an elbow and create a little motion to get that initial shot. And he's a little bit far away right now, but keep in mind the New Richmond also has a stall call on him too. Okay. So if he were to hit with stall and give him a point, the match would be over too. So there he goes. Yep, he's pushing.
Waiting for him to.
They're both just gassed right now.
I am too, just watching.
Yeah, exactly. There's another nice shot if he can do it again. Here's a nice
Got the
shot.
leg around.
He's just got to drop him backwards now. Watch this. If you can just pick that knee up. There it is. That's 2. Nice job. Very well done. Keep in mind, he jumped up 2 weight classes to do that, you know. So he's normally a 45-pounder, jumped up to 160, and takes a 7-5 win. That was entertaining.
So then let's give a rundown of our SCC Wrestling Association sponsors. The pin level sponsors: All City Elevators, Al's and Company, B&B Insurance, Back to Black Seal Coating, Bird Plumbing, Bobtown Brew House, Carbone's Pizza, Flagship Ford of Baldwin, Hickory Homes, Hudson Ford, J. Haas Excavating, Parkside Restaurant and Bar, Pheasant Hills Golf Course, Russ Davis Wholesale, Crazy Fresh Produce, Smith Snowplow and Lawn Care, State Farm Insurance, Chris LeMay, Stitch and Post, and TMS Tire and Auto.
At 170 pounds, St. Croix Central's Nathan Stark receives a forfeit.
I don't remember him saying that one earlier, but then takedown level sponsors: Cave Inn, Culvers of Hudson, Family Dentistry of Roberts, Hudson Machine and Tool, and Sidetrack Saloon. Thank you all very much for all of your support of the St. Croix Central Wrestling program.
So we picked up a forfeit there at 170. It wasn't in the announcement. So now we're up to 182 pounds, and we're going to bump Devin Wasley up. I can't remember. Is Devin our normal 170 or 160 pounder? I can't remember, but 170. But anyway, he's up to 182 tonight. And
now wrestling
there we
at
go.
182 pounds for Richmond, Gavin Bird for St. Croix Central, Devin Wasley.
All right, so
Gavin Bird for Tigers.
Senior for New Richmond versus junior Devin Wasley for St. Croix Central. He's in a nice single. He's got the knee picked. He should score here. Nice job. Makes it look so easy. So he gives him the intentional escape. It's 2-1 now. In another shot. Finishes right away. Ran his feet. Did a nice job there. Takes a 4-1 lead. Minute and a half to go in the first period. And he's in on a crossface, and he's got this pretty tight. Nope, gave it up. Boy, that's a mean crossface. If somebody did that to you or me, we'd cry.
Good job.
Yep, so he just turned the hips over, is all he's doing, because you turn the hips, the shoulders are foul. And Devin knows that, and he did a nice job. Turned the hips first, and now I see he's got the hips flat. Ooh, what's going on? I'm not going to lie, I've never heard that call. I've seen that move 4,000 times in high school and college wrestling. I've never seen that call before, but we'll assume he's right, and we'll start over here. So 4-2, there's a penalty point on Devin, so. So he's got that same crossface in. He's going to try and bundle him up here, see if he can just turn it up. There it is. Turn the hips over, and the shoulders are going to fall here. Referee's counting for near fall.
Wrestling up a weight class, I'm sure that pin's just a little bit harder to.
Yep. Well, he's got some nice leverage. He's long, so that negates a little bit of that. And no, he's actually got a cradle locked up there. That's pretty tight. Oh boy. Yep, there's the fall. So nice job for Devin. 13 seconds to go in the first period. He already had a 10-2 lead, and picks up to 6 more team points for the St. Croix Central. All right. So 12. So we're up 26-9 right now. So nice lead for St. Croix Central. We'll jump up to 195 pounds. Should be Parker Shackleton. Yep. And we hope Parker does his normal, gives us a little highlight reel. I think we're going to see some fireworks here really soon.
Yeah.
There's 2 for Parker. They didn't announce, but I assume that's
No, they
Parker
didn't,
Stevens
but-
also for. If they've been going right in order pretty much. So
Yeah.
Parker takes a quick 2-0 lead. Same thing, got that near wrist ride going. So he's trying to work on the farm. Oh, there he goes. Started a farmer's pin. He's got this tight. This is over. There it is. Very
Beautiful.
well done. Didn't even get his socks dirty. So another fall for St. Croix Central. Should make the team score 32-9. Going to jump up to 220. That means Nate Behrens has to jump up, right? Or not Nate, Jacob Behrens.
Now wrestling at 220 pounds for Richmond, Noah Rude for St. Croix Central, Jacob Behrens.
So Noah Rude.
Senior Noah Rude versus sophomore Jacob Behrens. Quick takedown there for New Richmond. Got a 2-0 lead. Jacob is to his feet.
Mask covering up his eyes.
He's double protected here. And unfortunately, the ref won't stop the match for that. That's on the athlete to control that. And that's something I didn't tell you. You never want to feel is when a headgear slides down underneath your ears. You have to slide it back up. That's one of the 5 greatest tortures in the world. All right, so we got 1:18 to go in the first period. We'll see if Jacob can get some motion, get some skating. Nice job of getting to his feet. Got a little hand control here. He's doing everything right here. He just got to keep moving. Got to keep working at it. Good jobs. Pull that arm through. There's one. There's score there. So there it is. There's a 1-point escape. So 2-1 now. Nice job. Oof. Same move. He hit him with before. Just did the old collar time, pulled his head down, and spun around behind. Gets another takedown, so it's 4-1 favoring New Richmond right now. Noah Rude. His headgear slipped down below his eyes again. He's got a
quick little pickup of it so he can 2 seconds, then he can adjust again.
Maybe he should leave his hair as long as some of the other wrestlers.
Yeah, then it'll just get stuck.
Yeah, exactly. Get a little pressure on. All right, so we'll start the second period. Look, they're going to go neutral. Well, it's clear New Richmond as a team likes that collar tie. They put the hand on the back of that neck and pull. I've seen about half of their athletes do that for most of the match. And I'm sure their coach, that was one of his specialties. So that's tends what happens is if the coach is good at it, he'll just pass it on to the next generation. So 1:30 to go, second period. Richmond takes a shot. Jake's trying to counter here. There's a nice sprawl. Got his hips down.
Yep.
There. Finishes.
Almost got around.
He's got a little fight here.
He's almost spun over.
Yeah, you can get that left arm through. It's kind of hard when the guy's choking you to death, but. So we're getting some near fall here. He's got 3, so it'll be 9-1 match score. go. He's got a nice job. Yeah. Yep. So what they called in Richmond for stalling, you basically just stay parallel, right?
Okay.
Same thing we talked about earlier. You got to get out to the side, try to turn them over. You can't just sit there and pound on the back of their head. It's not really technically a wrestling move, so might work on.
Seen in the profession,
the great WWE, right?
Just waiting for him to bring out a chair here.
Right. All right, so we'll end the second period here. New Richmond has a 9-1 lead in the match. Jacob's going to choose the top position in the third period. See if he can make something happen here. I agree with this call. You're down this far. No sense in going down again.
Yep.
You haven't been able to take him down. Put yourself on top, maybe get the guy in a danger position, and he's got him flat. There it is. He's got a deep half, and if he can run this, he can make something happen here.
Let's go.
Oh, but he did have what we call a full Nelson. Yeah, he touched behind his neck. He did a full Nelson.
Okay.
So, yep, he can't. So he took a penalty point there, so it'll be 10-1 match score now. But he did the right thing. I mean, you got to go for the kill here.
Yep.
You're down. You got. Look at this. He's got the half and jump it. He can jump off to the side. He's got it in. Just got to keep it in. Yep.
You just keep that control.
He's got to get his hips down.
He's got lots of time.
He can reach under and get that far elbow. See, he's got. This could be really interesting. I'm not sure why he stopped it. He's doing the right thing here, you got. Oh, so he's got that half Nelson in again. Keep his head down. The key is to keep that head down. Don't worry about it. He comes to his feet or not. Oh, let him go. In the Richmond, that wrestler did the right thing there. He turned into him. Don't turn or look away. You're helping Nate out or Jacob out. So. I'm sorry.
No,
I've been calling Nate's name for so long.
Yep.
All right, so the New Richmond wrestler's doing the right thing here. He's just tied up, staying in the middle of the mat, not getting the referee on him. But it's up to Jacob here to make something happen. He's got to get his feet moving, and he got rode out pretty hard there for that one period. He's probably exhausted.
Tired.
Yep. Well, here it is. They're locked up. We'll see if they can. Yeah. So it's going to drop to a leg. It's going to end up in a scramble position here. Nothing big's going to happen. So.
Yeah, you can see just gas.
Yep. That's good. Good effort though. So 11-1. So that'll give New Richmond 4 team points and making the team score 32-13 with about, what do we got, 4 matches left, give or take? So we'll jump up to the 285-pound weight class.
Now wrestling at 285 pounds for Richmond, Adam Steiner. For St. Croix Central, Josh Baird.
So 2 seniors going at it here. Congratulations to Josh. I heard he signed with UW La Crosse to play football, so good for him. Good program down there.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go. Somebody. Looks like Josh came out on top of that one. Oh, you got to stay. There it is. Doing a nice job. Got his body's perpendicular. You don't want to stay parallel. They can roll you through, so he's doing a nice job of staying perpendicular to the other to the Richmond wrestler. He's got a lot of time here. This is where you should hear people yell squeeze, which actually squeezing doesn't help, to be honest with you. But it sounds good in the crowd, right?
It's something to say.
Right, there's a fall, right? They should have it right here. No, Josh, you're really smart. You turn a little to the left for the cameras, for the newspaper.
There you go.
You
Smile.
Yeah, you gotta take every opportunity you got here. He's flat. He should call it right here.
There we go.
All right. All right. So that wraps up the team match. We can't lose the meet now, so that's a good deal. So 38-13 with 3 matches to go.
And 2 of them we think are forfeits.
We think this first one is, right?
Yep. Madlung, I remember them saying forfeit.
Yep. So Adam will pick up the forfeit for us.
But then coming back around, we'll have 113, 120.
Yep.
We started with 126.
Yep.
At 106 pounds, St. Croix Central, Adam Madlung receives a forfeit.
And then as well, I think they said 2 JV matches coming at the end. So we'll bring you those as well.
Should be.
At 115 pounds, for Richmond, Elijah Gethke. For St. Croix Central, Teague Holzer.
All right, so we got 2 freshmen going at it here. Back down to 113. Oh, quick shot and score for Teague Holzer. He's up 2-0 instantly.
So he's playing the takedown game?
Yeah, right now he is, yeah. You can hear his coach / dad telling him to cut him, so he did it. So should be 2 more here. Yep, 4-1. Got a nice cradle locked up here. We can keep him in bounds will be the key here. He's got it. Oops, got it. There it is. Very nice. He should. That's a fall.
Wow.
That's it. He's pinned. He's pinned. There it is. Yep. Nice job. Wow. 46 seconds into the match, Teague Holzer with a quick fall.
Beautiful.
So I guess I'm a liar. I said all New Richmond St. Croix Central matches are barn burners, and we'll take this, I guess. We'll call this the new normal, we'll call it.
Hey, there you go. hear that term enough.
Right. And Hunter's going to pick up a forfeit also. So that
now
makes it
2 JV matches. So 56-13,
the good guys.
The varsity here, good guys take it, and we wait a couple. Looks like Landon Langer getting warmed up for Central.
Varsity match. We have 2 more exhibition matches for you this evening.
We hope you stay for these last 2 exhibition matches, but if you don't, thanks for listening to us, and final wrestling match streamed here at St. Croix Central.
Another fun season. We'll see how the tournaments play out, and hopefully we can get a couple kids down to Madison and let them stand up on that podium when it's all said and done. So if you're wrestling on the last Saturday of the year, that's the ultimate goal, right?
Versus St. Croix Central's Landon Langer.
All right. So New Richmond gets in on a shot here. Langer trying to sprawl. Doing a nice job of sprawling that. He put his weight down. Now he can just turn his hips down and break that grip. Yeah, he's doing everything right here. They're going to probably get a stalemate here. No. Yep. The difference between the college and the high school. The high schools, they'll let this wrestle out. In college, they would stop it in about 5 seconds.
Stop
like,
it,
all right,
just restart it.
Yep. We're gonna see. We went about 40 seconds there. All right, nice job. So now Landon's got to get on his offense now, because the Richmond athlete took a shot and he burned a lot of energy under there. Now if Landon can catch him here breathing heavy, standing up a little, see if he can catch a quick shot. Beautiful. He did it again. Then Richmond took another good shot and he scored. Yeah, they gave him the 2. Okay, they did.
Yep.
Okay, good job. So, got to be honest. New Richmond has done all the work in this match, and we got all the points. All right, so I'm going to make you call. What's your prediction for Sunday for the Packers?
Well, I'm going with the Packer victory.
Yeah.
Let me think here. I'm going to go 31 to 20. 27.
Ooh, close one. I'm going to go into Barnburg. So is the Super Bowl in Tampa this year?
No. Is it Los Angeles?
Oh, okay.
I think it's Los Angeles.
Well,
I got a thing from I guess anybody out there from the Red Cross that if you donate between now and the 31st of January here, you get entered to win free tickets to the Super Bowl. Look, there's the one here in Hammond coming up here is booked solid, so
that's good.
But
that's a win-win.
Yeah. Got really excited, but
yeah.
I'm also planning here on Friday or Saturday to win the Mega Millions.
Oh.
Almost up to $1 billion. So
okay.
I'm banking on that.
Yeah, I think I heard the Powerball was won.
And Powerball's up there too.
I think they won. Somebody won it. I think I heard that on the radio today. So.
Well, I guess I'll.
So Langer hit a nice side roll, missed it there, but yeah, okay. So Landon's up 2-1. We kind of lost track of the match here, but it's all right because we're talking about really important stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. There's the same penalty we saw in the last match. So there's another point for Landon. He'll take a 3-1 lead now. Same full Nelson call. Yeah, I believe the Packers need to score at least in the 30s. I don't think you're going to hold Brady to sub 25. Yeah. I just don't see that happening, and even in bad weather.
You think that first go around, the Packers got their butts kicked, but the first quarter, if I'm remembering right, I know the Packers were strong for the first start of the game, but it was looking all Packers' way, but then they just imploded. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Yep.
1 minute left here in the second.
I guess we've seen that call that we go entire seasons and don't see a stall call on top. We've seen 3 tonight, so we're very lucky to see this. This is educational at best. So. Well, hopefully if we're back next season, we'll be in a full gym and
yes, yelling, screaming fans.
Crowd,
That's definitely been missed across all sports this year.
I was telling you, we were listening to your basketball broadcast from home, and you can hear the coaches coaching.
Yes.
So that's great from my perspective, because I don't understand basketball at all. But to listen to what they're telling the kids is like, oh, I would have never thought of that. But that's why they're coaching, and I'm at home on the couch, right?
And that's why I'm up here, and usually there's somebody else with me who knows more about basketball, because same thing about wrestling right here. Trying to flip him over here.
Yeah, he's got a half Nelson in pretty deep here. There's 5 seconds to go. He's giving up.
Come on,
Langer. He's fight it here. He's leading the match. With 1 second to go.
Almost had her.
All right.
Yeah, I sent out a thing to some staff to help out basketball games because my normal kind of second guy, Mitch Klimek, is out on baby duty, and I said, really, no knowledge of the game is required, or if you have too much knowledge, it'll bring down. Oh, looks like we only had one JV match, or do we?
On Saturday, January 30th.
Okay.
as they lead.
Well, that's it for us here tonight. Thanks for everybody watching us live on YouTube. Brian Millar, Dennis Malachek, and yeah, any closing thoughts here?
No, what a great season. You know, it was great to see a full lineup up and down. We had no forfeits this year, and that comes out big in dual meets. And I guess I can't remember our record, but where did we go? We must have went 4-3 in the conference or something like that, along those lines. So
very nice.
Another nice showing, and good luck to the boys in the tournaments. And you know, get on that podium, be wrestling on Saturday at the state tournament. That's the whole key. So
love it.
Enjoy it. Have fun, guys.
Have a great rest of your night. Good night, everybody at home. Go Panthers.